Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to explain how to use all of the ACT resources that I've compiled for you. So whenever you're matched with your tutor, you're going to get access to this Google Drive. It has prep materials with plenty of different prep books and PDFs for each section. For instance, right now I'm downloading the ACT Math Questions PDF, which I've personally typed up. And as you can see, it is an explanation of every single math question since 1997. It's 1,590 pages where I explain every question on the ACT. That is just one of the many things that come in this Google Drive. You'll also be given access to preparing for the ACT 2025. This is a great exam to help get started, and it'll give us an idea of where your scores are at before you start your tutoring. In addition to this, I may have also sent a practice test over. I'd love for you to complete that practice test. It should take about 3 hours to complete it. Try to do normal testing conditions, and then try to correct your answers. I always like to say perfect practice makes perfect. So every question that you get wrong, I would recommend working it over until you get it right. That means, screenshotting it into ChatGPT, looking over the explanations, doing the best that you can to correspond the answers that you've come up with the answers in the answer key, and trying to understand and really work through why you've missed the questions. This optimizes the time that you have with your expert tutor, and is the best way to increase your score quickly. Here you have access to all the ACT exams since 1996. This is important because the ACT has released their exams. So you can see exactly what I took on test day and what all of the other students took on test day in, say, 2024, 2025. Thus, the ACT becomes a game that you can optimize for. On test day, instead of saying, "This looks unfamiliar," you'll say, "I've seen this before." You'll see the patterns. You'll begin to believe, like Neo in The Matrix. It's really fun to see students just unlock their full potential whenever they've started to take, I recommend, 12 practice tests before the real thing. Now, in calculated programs, you're allowed to have up to 25 lines of logical code on the ACT. Now, I used to code software for the ACT, so I've created these top 8 calculated programs that you can just load, drag and drop onto your calculator, and use on test day. They all fit under that 25 code limit. There's also a coding calculator packet, so you can start to practice with these programs. And if you want more programs, I've listed more of them here. All in all, there are 55 calculated programs that you can use for your math section. This alone has helped students increase their score. So far, we've talked about the prep materials, practice tests you have access to, the calculator programs, and the ACT exam. Whenever you are matched with your tutor, you will also be sent something that looks like this. Here's an example of a student who went from a 19 to a 34, one of the biggest increases we've seen ever. That's a 15-point jump. You'll type in your scores, you'll take this practice test, and then the next one, all the way until the latest exam. You can click them and go to the exams here, where you will find all of the answers and the questions for each ACT. As you go taking the tests, you'll start to see how your scores will increase over time. You'll see the average points behind your target goal, average increase per exam, how many tests theoretically before you reached it, and how much money you've saved. Every point on the ACT above a 27 corresponds to $8,451. Our goal is to help you save dozens of thousands of dollars through our prep services. We want this to be a complete no-brainer for you. You get to work with the best of the best Harvard tutors who have all scored 34 or higher, and in exchange, you get free college or the opportunity to enter into the Ivy Leagues. Each year, we help several students matriculate into Harvard, Stanford, and the universities of their choice. So there you have it. Those are the ACT resources. If you're tutoring for Step 1, or the SSAT, the PSAT, or any other AP exam, don't worry, we've got you covered as well. Also, if you're working on your college admissions process, we have college writing workshops, college essay examples for you, and each student will receive their own college admissions files that they can work on with their tutor. Again, all these materials will be sent to you in an email with hyperlinks to each one. I just want you to know that these resources exist so you can use them on test day. As always, reach out anytime, 24/7. I'm always happy to talk about how we can help you progress in the ACT. If you or somebody you know would like to get started and ace the ACT and SAT, just visit ivytutoring.net, fill out the form, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours, usually within a couple of minutes. Super excited to get started. Let me know if you have any questions.